Hello again, everybody. Welcome, fans of Beep Baseball and the NBBA. We are live from South Lake Soccer Complex in Wichita, Kansas for the all-women's game, Women of the League. The North Dynamic Divas versus the South Bombshells, winners of 4 straight in this event. This event is hosted by Visit Wichita, and it's presented by Envision.
This is Richie Flores here, sitting in with Matt Wallace and Rosina Coleman Foster to offer some little anecdotes about the players. Along with my friend Faith Penn, back in 2015, we wrote a resolution to get an all-women's game, and that's how the Women of our League was created.
And a pop up high about 20 feet in the air, just past the pitcher line and almost to the foul line. And she is
She's safe.
Safe. Kalari has made the first point for the Wool game for 2021. It was very well placed, just on the inside the foul line and just past the.
It's 1-0 in favor of the Divas.
On a solid hit, down grounder over between center and right field, and went right to her, and they have her out.
By Pamela Chesser.
And hit it right through the pitcher. It's a grounder just down center field. Kalari. Oh, and she is out.
That's Kirkley. Kalari picks her up again. Kalari starting again to show her defensive prowess. Picks up a ground ball right down the middle there.
So she retires Jamie Simpson for the first out of the inning, and that was just a matter of, it wasn't the hardest hit. I wonder if it was, it was just beyond that 40-foot line. For those of you who don't know, 40-foot line, that's where you need to hit it beyond that line for it to be considered a fair ball.
And a solid hit, a grounder right out in left field, but it was straight to, and she is out. Kalari has her again.
Kalari Gert.
But back-to-back putouts for Kalari Kirkley, and that's 2 outs in the bottom of the first.
And a hard hit, grounder right past the pitcher, down into between center and right field.
Oh!
Rosina, did they pick it up?
They had the ball in their hand. I didn't actually see it uplifted in the air with their hands.
So the
umpire, off the ground,
umpire went with it. Okay.
It was off the ground, but it was up against the body and not really.
That's that close one.
That's
they gave it to her.
Again, Casey Cashman, it's her first umpiring, and it was really close.
It was a split-second call out there. And a hard hit right along the right baseline.
She's safe.
And she is safe. The outfielders just completely stopped at the ball.
So that's a run for Dakota Hogwood to make it 2-0 in the field.
I'm not sure who told them to stop, but they just completely froze and didn't even go for the ball.
Yeah, the defense.
I think that was the spotter.
So then that's a run, and as a spotter, that's a tough one. So they don't redo it. That's just a run then. So they just okay.
So that's up to their team, the spotter.
Wow, she just had him freezing in the field.
She might have thought it was foul. I'm not sure.
Oh, that might have been right.
Well, it wasn't. 2-0 Divas lead.
That's definitely one word in beat baseball that you gotta try to keep your ears out for all the time. Stop.
That was a perfect pitch, a grounder right over to left field, but it went right to the defense, and she is out.
Jamie Simpson.
Jamie Simpson with the putout. So couple of tough breaks. Kimberly was able to put the ball in play twice. Twice she was retired by the Bombshell defense, but another run for the Divas in the second inning. That's a run in each inning so far. We'll go to the bottom of the second. They double their lead. It is the Divas 2 and the Bombshells nothing.
That sounded like the hardest hit of the game so far.
Hard hit over into right field. It's missing down all the way out in the back. She just has to go a little far, but no, she is out. 68.
Dakota Hogwood.
With
a deep right field put out.
She had quite a ways to crawl to grab that ball.
And she put that out, and Molly's starting to find the bats.
And a hard hit popped right over the pitcher's head into center. She's just got to run. It looks like Kalari is almost there. Somebody else has jumped on it, and they have held it up.
Oh, she missed the base.
And that is out number 2. She missed the base. She made a beat in the play. It sounded like it would have been close. Was that Kalari over there making the pickup?
Yep, no, Kalari for their 4th putout.
So that's 4 putouts for her.
Becca Lewis for the putout.
Becca Lewis.
Becca.
That'll be Becca Lewis. So that's her first putout of the game. But once again, the Bombshells kicking themselves, I would imagine, on a missed opportunity. I mean, this game could be 2-2.
God bless her.
6 months.
A solid hit, almost hit the pitcher. She jumped to the side and it went right straight down the center to Kalari.
Kalari Gerkley picks it up.
So that will be
out. There
nothing.
was not even a chance to hit to that base this time. It was straight into Kalari's arms. And she sprints into her bench.
Her team leads 2-0 as they bat in the top of the third.
Hard hit over into right field, and it is going to be fair.
It's going to stay fair.
It's just, do they get to it in time? And they are out. She did get it.
Was that Faith who got her out there?
This was...
Yeah. Faith Penn with the put out. I think that was pretty close too, huh?
That sounded like it was very close. It sounded like, so that was a put out. So that's the second out of the inning. Rebecca Lewis now 0 for 2, but she was very close to the base, and she did have some speed to burn on that one. That wasn't a speed issue. Faith Penn seemed to get to the ball in a good amount of time.
And a perfect pitch. It went right over to right field, but nice and short. But Kalari has come all the way over there to swipe that and get her out. Totally dominating this game. She was over on the left field side up close, ran clear across center all the way over to right field to snag that ball before the runner could get to the base.
And swing the bat.
Oh, a hard hit right
Swing
into
the bat
center.
just like
It
that.
went past Kalari, went past the next, all the way out downfield, and she is out.
Was that Dakota
I
Hogwood?
believe that was Dakota.
Dakota
Hogwood making that
with
pickup.
another deep put out.
That's 2 deep put outs for her so far.
It might be Gina.
Is that
Oh,
It is Gina.
Natoli.
But Dakota was right there to back her up. She
Gina
had come all the
Natoli.
way over from right field.
Not one fire, but the other fire.
Yep, so I was half right. I was sort of right in a wrong kind of a way. So Gina Natoli with the put out, and we mentioned before the game, she's very good at hustling deep back there. That is the end of the inning.
You kicked in there.
Second pitch, Dakota popped it out for a line drive right into left field. Right over her. And, she is out about 2.5 seconds
Davey Simpson
before
with
she
the
hit
put
the base.
Oh, so close.
So close for Dakota Hogwood. It's great to see. Dakota Hogwood, in my estimation, is the most underrated player, underrated female in this league. People don't realize what kind of skills she has. She has 2 putouts today, and she hit a rocket. Great defensive
She has
play.
some power. Wow.
Great defensive play by Jamie Simpson. It looked like it was over her, and if it had gone completely past her, that would have been a run, and the 3rd run of the game for the Divas. But she didn't give up on the play. It sounded like she rolled back.
She rolled over and grabbed it and popped it up.
Yeah,
And a pop-up high over into right. Oh, it's just barely out of reach. Can they get to it in time? They have the ball, but they do not have it in.
She's
So
safe.
she is safe. So that is going to be 3. Another
Kalari
one
with
for
her second
Kalari.
run.
Looking at 2 for 3 offensively, and by far the most putouts of the game. That now increases the Divas' lead to 3-0 overall.
Kim back up at that.
Here's Kim Blumenthal, yeah. Another gateway connection here.
She's put the ball in play twice, 0 for 2, but
And a grounder right past the
that's
pitcher.
mom and daughter.
Went right between her legs, but she's got it, and she is out. Another put
Pam
out.
that'll be
Chesser.
Pam Chess. That's not her first put out of the day.
Nope.
So that's her second put out of the day. That's 2 outs in the inning. Solid contact by Kim. That's 0 for 3. All 3 contacted, however. So that's interesting. So that's a mom and daughter combination. The daughter finding her mother on the first pitch. How about Molly coming out, contacting everyone so far? 15 years old. She's a seasoned veteran. 2 outs.
Plays on the Divas.
High pop-up over the pitcher, about 60 feet in the air, but dropped right behind her at the line.
Kalari got
No,
it.
Is that
was
just not what kind of
Kalari.
game it's been?
Who's that? Kim
That
Blumenthal.
was Kim.
Oh,
grabbed
so
it.
5 defenders now have made plays for the Divas.
And
Kalari was there to back her up about 1 step away. Went straight up and
straight
dropped
up and
right
dropped.
at the pitcher line.
And she was just like, okay, thank you very much. It's right here. I'll just pick that up.
This is Erica Thomas. Oh, batter swing. Too bad.
is
Almost
this again?
caught. This is Erica Thomas. Almost caught the catcher. She swung before the pitch came.
Uh-oh.
A little bit of a close call for the catcher.
Full count on Erica Thomas.
Or Rebecca Lewis. I'm not sure.
Well, she's got
If it's
Erica's
Erica Thomas,
number,
it's her first
51,
at bat of the
so.
game.
Yeah.
And she tipped that one.
It might roll to the 40.
She's
Is it
not
gonna
even
get there?
running.
She didn't think it was going to
We'll
go.
have to wait for the ump to call it, and it is
Oh,
foul.
it's a foul ball at the end.
Which is a good thing because she did not even attempt to run. She just stood there.
And
The right.
And
she stood there and did not run.
And that's exactly right. So now she's getting talking to, and that's what you can
Pitcher
never,
was
ever,
trying
ever,
to
as a
swing
runner.
her on with her hands, but you got to remember, they're wearing blindfolds out there. They are not going to see that.
Absolutely.
And a hard hit right up over the pitcher in a
Somebody's
perfect
gonna stay
little
fair.
pocket. But there's Kalari. And she has her out.
They got it. She got her.
Popped right
3
over.
for 3. 3 for 3 for Kalari.
That's got to be her 6th put out or so, 7.
She did win the long ball competition.
And a hard hit. Fly ball right over Kim. I don't think Kalari is going to make it to this one. It's back in the outfield between
Faith got to run.
And she is on the board for the Bombshells.
That was a
Faith
bomb.
Penn.
3-1.
And a solid hit again down to right field, but I'm not sure if it's going to make it. I think it's going to be fair. Oh, it's fumbled out of her hands, but Kim. Oh, she has it up.
Oh my! Oh my!
Oh, and poor Ronnie,
Oh
she
my.
fell on the way to third base. I don't think she was going to be safe anyway. Hard hit on the ground, right in the center field, past the pitcher, on the ground. It is right to him. They just got to get the. They have her up, and she is out.
Crystal Malero.
So Crystal Malero with the put out there. It sounded like Kalari missed the base, although it seemed like it was a relatively quick put out. Kalari once again a sharp line drive. She just hits those
Right
balls so
down that
sharply.
center line.
2 for 4. She'll finish today likely, unless there's a comeback. And
I mean, it
there's
was
one out.
almost like there was a magnet on that ball and the orange line down the center field, and it was just traveling right along there, Matt.
It's been a well-played game on both sides.
And a hit by Kim Blumenthal just inside the foul line along the third base. But I think they're going to catch. And they have it up. That is Jamie Simpson, I believe, with the put out.
Put out there.
9 different players on both sides have made defensive plays. That's remarkable when you really break that down.
Nice hit, pop up over the pitcher, over. Oh, and it's been stopped by again. Right to her, right to her. Caught
Kim
right
Blumenthal?
in her lap. Kim
Kim
Blumenthal.
Blumenthal with her 3rd put out, I believe.
On defensively, she's made 3 putouts now. I have, and they've all come really after the second inning. She's
Trying
made
to
all the
get
plays.
Kalari a run for her money on that best defensive player.
For the Divas, they lead 3-1.
Chester.
Pam Chesser, left-handed batter. And she hit the ball. It's going over to right. Went right underneath Kim Blumenthal's legs. Kalari rushing over there to grab that ball. And up. She almost grabbed it right out of the other player's hands. And she is desperate to have that win and
Another play.
steal that ball to ensure it.
Just in case there was any kind of a defensive player of the game award, Kalari I think just won it with that play right there. Unless the result of the game is different. They're down to their final out with 2 outs in the 6th inning, needing 2 runs to get to Faith Penn.
That is the second time Kalari's gone all the way over to first base. Jamie Simpson up at bat.
She's also made consistent contact all game and has been put out 3 times by Kalari.
Yeah.
3 times by the same player.
Nice pop-up over the pitcher and the center, almost to Kim's hands. And Kim has it and has it in the air.
The game is over.
And that is it.
That is all she wrote.
Kimberly makes the play there, and for the first time in history, the Divas are able to win the Wool game by the final score of 3-1. What a victory. What a defensive effort by the Divas all game long. No strikeouts again in the 6th inning for Molly, but they still made all 3 putouts, allowed 1 run throughout the entirety of the game. What a job, what a game. What a fun game here. Final score, the Northern
3-1.
Divas 3 and the Southern Bombshells 1.